High upon a lonely moor, a widow she lived alone, and in she kept, and as she slept, the pillow did hear her moan. For many years no traveller has spent the night with me. There's not a man in all creation gives content to me. Some can manage once or twice, and some make 3 or 4. But it seems to me a rarity is a man who can do more. I'll do anything to find him, in heaven or in hell. And as his words were spoken, she heard the front door bell. And the wind blew cold and lonely all across that widow's moor. She never ever turned away a traveller from the door. So boldly then the widow ran, the door she's opened wide. And as she did, a tall and handsome stranger stepped inside. She gave him bread and brandy, and when that he was fed, he said, "My dear, now have no fear, for it's time to go to bed. For I heard you call way down below, and I've come to see you right. But you must come to hell with me if I can last the night." She said, "You randy devil, to this bargain I'll agree. For hell on earth or hell in hell, it's all the same to me." And the wind blew cold and lonely all across that widow's moor. She never ever turned away a traveller from the door. So when they both fell into bed, the devil is working well. He thought before the night was through she'd be in his hell. But when they came to number 9, the widow cried out more. And when the 12th time came around, again she cried for more. At 25 the devil he felt compelled to take a rest. The widow she said, "Come raise your head and put me to the test." At 69 the widow laughed, again she cried. The devil he said, "Well, I can see just how your husband died." And the wind blew cold and lonely all across that widow's moor. She never ever turned away a traveller from the door. At 99 the devil he began to cry and weep. He said, "I'll give you anything if you let me go to sleep." Before the morning light was up, the devil hobbled home. The widow still not satisfied, once more was left alone. And as she lay and grumbled and thought on 99, if only that old devil could have made it one more time. I'll call him up again tonight to see what can be done. With a bit more application, he could have made the time. But when she called to him that night, no devil did appear. For the first time in eternity, the devil is shook with fear. He said, "Of all the torment I've witnessed here in hell, I never knew what pain was till I rang the front door bell." And the wind blew cold and lonely all across that widow's moor. She never ever turned away a traveller from the door. Yes, the wind blew cold and lonely all across that widow's moor. She never ever turned away a traveller from the door.